I want to express my gratitude for the last 10 days that I've been here, the first time being in Australia. We've visited some beautiful parts of this region. I've also seen the parts that don't look that beautiful or that healthy. And it has been very inspiring to experience that. And there have been moments of grief, there have been moments of confusion, and also still a lot of questions that came up during these last 10 days. So Commonland is an international non-profit that supports local organizations and people to restore their landscape and to shift society towards a more regenerative future. Our founder, Willem Verweda, who like many of you at the time, saw the urgency of the degradation and the scale of the degradation that was happening. And with having lots of experience in conservation and restoration, he felt that there was a need for a different approach, an alternative approach to address this huge challenge. That approach was based on a holistic, collective, and long-term approach. So what is meant by holistic? Holistic is really accepting and acknowledging the complexity, the interdependency of everything that is there. The collective, acknowledging that we all have a role to play. And the long-term approach, and that came from also the experience of having more this project focus, short-term, which didn't lead to sustainable improvements. So really having this long-term perspective. If we then look at what we mean by collective action, it is that really starting from a shared intention. And it is about really this intention, which is expressed in different contexts where we were in different ways. I mean, for example, in Spain, there has been really this beautiful picture of the shared intention of the groups active there. Somewhere else, it's more intangible. It's not open or it's not really written down. And that these people or organizations show up, how they show up, and that they act for the whole and not only for their own interest. And one element or one value that is also being mentioned today a lot is the trust. That this makes it possible to build a network or a collective capacity that's built on trust. In all these places we see that there is this dominant system and this emerging system. You see on the top the dominant system, and we all experience the breakdown of or the crises that it triggers. And in every of those systems, you see that there are these innovators. There are these people who have the courage to and are inspired to try something else. And in making this emergent system stronger, it is important that they get connected to each other, that there is this learning, that you don't feel alone. It's not only in agriculture, but it's also in conservation, it is in business, it's in banking, it's in various areas. But it's important to connect, to learn from each other, to build communities of practice, to share the stories, to build the evidence, and from that to influence and work on advocacy, so to change the policies. We try to strengthen capacity, capability, foster collaboration, unlock finance by some small funding ourselves, but mainly to also look really at the blended finance opportunities that are there and building that capability, and to advocate for change. Here in Western Australia, it started with one relationship, and that has developed into this beautiful ecosystem of partners. So a wonderful basis, and with these partners and many others here and also in this region, we see the potential but also the momentum to accelerate and to amplify what is working and to collectively address also what is not working and the systemic barriers. And that's what we want to work on in the next few years by what we call a landscape leadership lab, getting people together, experimenting, sharing, scaling. It is based on theory use. But not only here, this is also happening in many other places, in Spain, in India, in the Netherlands. And we hope that also there's not only this collaboration here and this acceleration, but also this connection to the global, so that we can all strengthen each other and hopefully shift the system.